This was not a video I was expecting to make tonight. Well, I was expecting to come to the Avs game. I was not expecting to be the Rinkside reporter for tonight's game for Altitude TV. Let's get inside. It is 3:30. The game starts at 6:30, so this is the earliest I have ever been at Ball Arena, but we have a production meeting at 4 o'clock, so let's get inside. Clean Simple Eats, I love you. Fit check. Leather pants. Plaid jacket. It is a little chilly, but Nazem Kadri is back in town, which is exciting. Calgary Flames are here. I was actually just at Ball last night for a concert. Kelsey Ballerini was in town, which was really, really fun. So I had a blast going to that. But I was like, oh my god, she's singing in front of 10,000 people. And half of the stadium was like blocked off for her stage. And so tonight we're going to be talking in front of 19,000 people, which is just crazy. Prime hockey.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Have yours.
Thank you.
That and then wait. Give you a meal ticket.
Oh, thank you. The importance of
Most important.
Oh, yeah. Yes. What's up?
Hey.
Hello?
That Moses phone?
No.
We got more emojis.
Okay, production meeting over. We got everything laid out, and we're now headed to the truck because we're going to kind of just check out some of the graphics that we're getting. Looks sick. Lee, say hi.
Colorado Avalanche hockey on altitude is brought to you by.
All right, Mose, you ready? Take your time on this first one, okay?
Sounds
Take your
good.
time.
Rachel, John,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
Three.
You got a wire and everything?
Yep, we're good on the wire.
Music.
All right, this only works in the bowl
Colorado
area,
Avalanche
right?
hockey
Because the
on
antennas are up
altitude is brought to you by Intermountain
Okay,
Health,
perfect. Sounds
helping
good.
people in any financial
First
good.
batch,
protecting
and
assets
then
and making a difference
we'll
in
power it
the
up
community.
and get out.
Okay, some mics, some people ask once you're done with your head to turn it off and just stay on for the entire
You let it
game.
burn the whole time.
Perfect.
Okay.
Love it.
I'll
Thank
be
you.
outside. Yep, great.
Thank you, thank you.
Reinvent 365.
Flat out. I'm gonna call that 30, probably. You're taking a little fast.
So we got our IFB and I realized that my little earpiece is missing from this. So we need to go back to the room to get that.
Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks.
We're up at the Colorado Social Club now. My first time being up here. It looks great. We've got
ready?
smelling salts.
Turns pink. Oh, God.
Inhale deeply.
Might have made it worse.
Oh no! No, Kyle, no!
Just smell it.
I don't know if I want to.
Just smell it. Put yourself on camera.
Oh.
My allergies are
Oh.
killing me.
Yeah. That is not what I expected that to smell like, though.
Really?
We got the wall. Oh, Brad Williams. First hit done. We're on the move to go do the first intermission report. Devon, what were you able to see on that goal to help set up Nathan and Kale?
Oh, we just wore him down a little bit, and we're able to create a little time and space for our skilled players, and Nate gets free on the wall, and then Kale finds some open space in the middle. So we were able to, get some sustained pressure on that shift.
You guys are leading the shots on goal with 10 compared to their 6. How do you keep the momentum going in the second?
Well, we got to shut down their grade A's. They've had a couple, partial breaks that we've been able to break up at the last second, but a couple too many really good looks for them, not enough for us. So we got to flip the script a little bit.
Coach talked about being a disciplined team. How do you feel that the team has assessed that challenge today?
We got better. It's just not a great period from us in our zone, O-zone, just through the neutral zone of creating plays and getting sustained pressure and getting on a forecheck. So we got to do a little bit better job on that.
Thanks, Devon. We just finished up the first intermission. I went and met some people, and now we are headed back down to the ice to sit for a little. It looks like puck just dropped for the second. frustrated though because my earpiece came like unplugged essentially in the back of my ear. So I couldn't hear anything and I was like trying to figure it out, and then I realized what it was. So I didn't even hear them toss me and I was like, frustrating. Down here with Logan O'Connor, it looked like you had a shot and then you go to the opposite side of the net and actually put one in the back of the net. What were you seeing there?
Yeah, good forecheck by our line. Kelly made a good play to bump it underneath, and Drury and I had a little 2-on-1 and felt like he took away the passing lane, so figured I'd take it to the net.
Scott Wedgwood is having quite a night with some pretty incredible saves. As you watch his confidence start to grow, how much do you guys start to believe in a lot more of him?
Absolutely, he's been huge for us. I think, since him and Black have come in and sort of changed the dynamic of our team, when we need them, we're relying on them, and they've been huge for us.
Calgary is fighting to stay relevant, somewhat of the playoff talk. What's the intensity like on this team right now, or on the ice right now?
For sure, the intensity is ratcheting up for everyone. I think, we're still vying for positioning a little bit. They're trying to get in. Everyone's trying to tighten things up for playoffs, so it's on us to finish the game off with a good third.
Thanks, Logan.
Appreciate it, thank you.
Back to you. We decided we're going to do a story because there was a puck that hit a little boy. He came back out, wrapped his hand, whatever. So I started walking back over to the other side so we could do that hit. In the time that I walked halfway, Calgary scored 2 goals. And so now I'm having to walk all the way back to where I originally was.
First shooter for the Avalanche, number 20, Ross Olten. Shooter for the Avalanche, number 10, Charlie Coyle.
Obviously not the way you wanted this one to go, but during those 2 goals that went back-to-back, what did you see break down defensively?
Yeah, just tough one on the net front. A lot of guys around the crease, and then we talked in the intermission just about controlling the neutral zone, being better, managing pucks better, and I'm skating through the neutral zone, turn it over, and pulling back our net. So that's just how it goes, and teams are tending to capitalize on our small mistakes right now, our mistakes that aren't happening very often, but again, it's playoff hockey, so.
We are back in the press room now, in the locker room, waiting for Jared Bednar. Nice.
I didn't like the start of our game, and I liked our game for quite a while, and then I just thought we got we didn't defend with enough urgency. Like, we're playing teams, like, I want this to be these games against teams playing with desperation, okay? St. Louis, this game, Montreal, they're not just gonna roll over and go away, right? So it's really good practice for us, because like they're playing must-win games, which is what every playoff game is, right? So for me, it's really good practice for our team to, we play good for a while, we build a lead, or we don't, like against St. Louis, and we need to come back. It's good practice for us in these situations to work our way through their defending, to solve their defending, to keep creating scoring chance and try to score goals. And when they're on pushes, it's good practice for us to handle it the right way and defend the right way.
I go up to the Colorado Social Club just for post game to see those guys real quick. Wow. You guys are doing a post game show. Okay, if you know me, you know that I love McDonald's Sprites. And to celebrate a good night, would have been better, obviously, if they had won. I can't believe it ended in a shootout. It was so much fun being with the Altitude crew. Absolutely loved every single second of it. Thank you guys so much for all of the messages on social media. I seriously love you guys so freaking much. So cheers. The Avs sit comfortably where they're at in the playoffs, so this game really didn't mean anything for them, but let's just be so real. Playoffs, 7 games away. It's freaking nuts.